Hi kitty cats. So today, what's that? I don't know what that is. Today I'm gonna do a masked Friday. I was gonna do a masked Wednesday, but Wednesday got really out of hand, and busy. But today I'm going to do masking. I have this new mask here. For me, it's new. Florence by Mills, mind glowing. How is it mind glowing? Mind glowing peel off mask. Instructions. The iridescent purple peel off mask helps us reset our skin after a tiring week. Purifying charcoal draws out dirt and oil, while witch hazel and lavender oil keeps skin cute and happy. Just wait until you peel it off. Okay. Cute and happy. How to use. Apply a thick, even layer to the entire face, avoiding eyes. Of course I'm going to avoid the eyes. And then try to avoid your hair because it can get sticky. Yeah, okay. Wait 20 to 30 minutes for the mask to dry, and then starting at the edges, peel it off. Look in the mirror and snap a pic. Well, I'm not going to do that because I'm looking in the video camera. There we go. Nice packaging. Ooh. Glowy looking. So let's give this a shot without my glasses on. Of course, now I can't see anything. But whatever. Ooh, goopy. Goopy. Okay. It is glowy. It's cold on my skin. Yeah, that's the cat in the background. He's been very talkative lately. This stuff smells interesting. It's not bad smell, it's just a skincare smell, you know? Like, I can't explain. It's a little flowery smelling, but not too bad. I mean, this stuff is super glowy. You weren't lying about that. I'm gonna get some down under here, because I have like, I have psoriasis really in that area, in this area, but just gonna put some there, put some on the nose, but not too close to my eyes, because I'm not stupid. And get my forehead just a bit. I think probably too close to my eyebrows, so my bad. But I think that's enough. Very, very glowy, huh? So anyways, while I glow, 20 minutes, what's here? Okay. I'm just looking at the timer to see how much 20 minutes would be. Although, I think it's best with these to wait until like they're fully dry. I don't know about you, but right along my cheeks, a lot of masks don't dry. It's like, no matter how long I wait, they just don't dry. So we'll see how this one is. But my daughter really likes peel off masks, so she'll probably want to try this one. So yeah, lots been going on the past month in the ways of my health. It's just really had deteriorated a lot, and they are going to start me on new medication. In fact, I started today, called Taltz, and I'm rather excited about that. John has to sit with me after I do it for like 30 minutes or something to make sure that I don't have any like immediate reactions to it. But I've had other injections of other biologics and they've been fine, so the chances of that being an issue is really slim. And yeah, so I'm really excited to take that because my skin has just gotten worse and worse, and the inflammation has gotten really bad. And as my doctor, my rheumatologist put it, that, you know, if the inflammation on my skin is bad and causing my psoriasis to get worse, then the inflammation inside my body is getting worse. And he told me that that could really do a lot of damage to my organs. So I was like, yay. So now we're trying a new medication that we're hoping will work, crossing all our fingers. He said that if it isn't working, you know, in a month or so, then we're gonna try giving me a second medication along with it, and we'll see what happens. Because my insurance company wants me to try everything for a certain amount of time before they will let me start another medication. So that's how it goes. And the medication I wanted to try, they're like not letting me try. So we're hoping that Taltz will work, because I really wanted Cosentyx, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, I was going into like deep depression. It was really, I was just basically going about my day very basically, because I just couldn't handle anything else. I was completely just so depressed, and I was trying so hard not to be, but it just wasn't. It was just getting worse and worse. And there are people in my life that I thought would be there for me, and they really weren't. And I was just kind of like, okay, you know, like, but there were other people that came to me in the end and were really helpful. And, you know, I realized there are just some people in my life that they're not horrible or anything. They're just not, they're not as close as I thought they were. And I, you know, don't want to touch on it too much more than that. But yeah, so I was deeply depressed. But things are looking up. For one thing, I have a really great garden this year, which I'm going to film for you once it doesn't rain. It's supposed to be like rain and thunderstorms all weekend here, in Memorial Day too. Then we're gonna get like a couple days off, and then it's supposed to start raining again. Like, it's really gonna be rainy. So once as it's not rainy, I am going to go outside and film the gardens for you, because I have a lot more gardening that I did this year than I have in a while. And mostly because my ex-husband made me some garden beds that are very up high. Like, he made like these like large garden boxes, and you'll get to see them. That was so that I didn't have to bend down so much and everything, which is better for my knees and my ankles and stuff. But even then, it does hurt my back a little bit to work on the gardens. But if I do a little bit and then sit down, I'm okay. So that's how I'm handling that. I did buy some interesting exercise equipment to help me with get my endorphins running, I guess. Nothing major, just some things that I can do without like hurting myself, because with my psoriatic arthritis, it's sometimes difficult. So there's that. Oh, I got a message. What could that be? I'll look at that in a minute. So here I am, purple faced. What do you think? I just realized there's some spots here, but you know what, it's fine. Whatever. That I missed. Cruelty free and vegan. I guess that's good. I think we read everything there is to read on these things. So, other than those two things, life is horrible. I was in a bad place. But, oh, and then of course came the kitten. When I was shown the picture of the kitten by a friend of mine, I started crying. For about a year, have been dreaming every night. Seriously, every single night. Wake up, and I'd had this dream about a kitten. This male tabby kitten and somebody would always give it to me. They're like, it didn't matter what I was dreaming about, at some point somebody would be giving me this kitten. It was super weird. And so I started telling my friends about it, and one of my friends sent me a picture of this kitten and was like, I think we found him. So we did. And if you saw my last video, you got to get a look at Croissant. I don't know where he is right now. He likes to sleep in weird places that I can't find him sometimes. And other times he likes to sleep right next to me. It's hard to... He's a very active kitten too. He's got plenty of energy. He does have a cold. We took him to the vet this week, and they said he does have a cold, but they said it's not an infection. So, you know, it's not an upper respiratory infection because he has no fever. So they were like, it's just a cold. And the other thing is that oh my gosh, only one of his balls have dropped. I'm laughing, but the truth is it's actually kind of serious. They told me that when they see him again in 4 weeks, if the other ball hasn't dropped, they can't neuter him. And that they'll basically he'll have to have a special surgery to get neutered. They called it something to crypto something. And it's very expensive. I'm like, great. Great. Thank you, Croissant. So I've been like telling Croissant every day, you need to drop your ball. Oh my goodness. Which is just ridiculous. I mean, it sounds so funny, but I guess it's like a serious thing. They're like, many vets don't do this type of surgery because it's, you know, it's very hard to do. So, please send out some energy that his ball drops. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to start like a GoFundMe or something for him so that I can get this surgery. I don't know how much it costs. I said, well, how much does it cost? And she just said, it's very, very expensive. And I was just like, wasn't really the answer to my question, but she became like very serious, whereas before she was just like, Croissant, Croissant. Like she thought it was the cutest kitten. She was just squealing over him. The vet's assistant, she was like, I can't wait to hold him, he's so cute. It was funny. And she too was like telling him that he better drop his ball. So that happened too. So yeah, I got this kitten, and honestly, it makes me so happy. You have no idea how happy he makes me. He does get in the way of things sometimes. I was on my phone yesterday. He likes to give kisses. He likes to give kisses and lick my face and stuff like a puppy. And it's like I'm trying to do something, you know, on my phone, and then he's like up in my face. I'm just like, hey, I'm trying to do some shit here. And he just, you know, kittens get into everything. He's a crazy little kitten. But what's awesome is that our oldest cat, who's almost 20, and usually just sleeps all day, she has suddenly been invigorated by this kitten. And I don't mean in a way that she's like, she doesn't growl at him or hiss at him. She actually plays with him at night. They both start going crazy, and like, it's funny because she'll like run across the room with him, and then she'll kind of like sit down for a minute and be like, yeah, I need to sit. Like, that's enough for this moment. But then she'll start playing with him again, and she even dove under the sofa, and I was just like, that's so awesome that he's like bringing her new life, you know, and it's so cool. Jack, however, hates the kitten. Pancake is not thrilled either. Oh, and Pancake injured his eye the other day. It's getting better already, but I don't know what happened. If he stung it or like was outside and a stick poked at his eye or what, but something happened. And at first I was really, really worried. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want him to lose an eye. And I was like, but then I said, he'll be Pancake the pirate kitty. It's so wrong. I'm so awful. Then today, he hissed at the kitten this morning while John and I are in bed. We were just woken up, and actually I had just woken up. He actually had run some errands and then decided to get back in bed. He's not feeling that great. He has a pinched nerve, so he's off for a few days from work, and he's just trying to relax. But yeah, we're laying there, and Pancake hisses at the kitten, and I said to Pancake, I was like, Pancake, be nice to the kitten, like, he's gonna be your friend, you need to be best friends. And then I was like, besides, he can keep an eye out for you. And John was like, you're horrible. I've been so terrible. Poor Pancake. He's a good boy sometimes. He's usually like just a rude cat. I'm telling you. He is awful, but originally Pancake was supposed to be my cat, but he has become John's cat. He follows John everywhere. He loves John. But today he was actually like laying on me this morning, which was unusual. I think it's because he isn't, you know, he's still recovering from his eye, so he's just like, oh, taking a nap on me. And then the kitten comes and bothers him. But yeah, that's how it is with the kitten. Noki loves him. The rest of them are like, whatever. Like, and Jack absolutely hates him. Jack won't even let me pet him, like pet Jack, if the kitten's in the room. He'll growl at me. And I'm just like, okay. Like, these things take time though, you know, every time. Like when Pancake came into this family, there was lots of growling and hissing too, but eventually they all got along. Although Pancake never really got... Pancake's just mean to everyone. They're not nice to him, and he's mean back. He's rotten. But we do love him. He's become a beautiful, beautiful cat, and we love him. Oh, another thing. Oh, I get these texts from Dominique Cosmetics. Like, a lot of these companies are doing that now. They want your number so that they can text you. And I foolishly gave it to Domini Cosmetics and another one, I think Colored Rain too. And they sent me out like texts about what's new in their makeup line and what's on sale, which can be useful, you know. I like to know what's on sale. But also it's just like, but next month I'm hoping to buy some clothes. I was looking at some different, I've been trying to find plus size companies that have my size, and it's not always easy. Many of them, and I've talked about this on my Instagram, how recently I bought a dress from Plush, P-L-U-S-H-E, and do not trust their sizes. They are not right at all. And they don't have, like, I don't know if they've changed that by now, but when I went on there, there was no place that explained their sizes. It just said, you know, that they went up to a 4X. There was nothing that said what size a 4X was, because some companies, you know, a size 4X is 24, and some companies it's 26, 28, like, different companies have a little bit of fluctuation, but usually a 4X is its size 26, 28. So that's what I figured, since they didn't have any size chart anywhere. No, it's not. I wouldn't even call it 24. It was more like a size 20. I am not kidding. It was like a 1X instead of a 4X. Like, that's really bad. Like, if it had been a 2X, I would have been like, okay, these are, you know, out like foreign sizes, and I've dealt with that before. But the fact that they didn't have a size chart is really, like, stressful, and that's why I only bought one thing, because I was like, okay, we're gonna see how this goes. But yeah, it was like a 1X. I gave it to my daughter, and she actually took it in a little bit so that it could fit her. But it didn't even fit her. Like, she had to, like, take it in. And she's not a 1X though. She's a large, not a 1X. I hate sizing. Don't you? Oh, I got mask on me. Whoops. Oh well. What? That'll come off in the wash. I hate sizing. It's just so hard to figure out without size charts. What? And like words like large, extra large, 1X, like whatever. Plus sizes. Everything should just be, these are sizes, and it should go by the numbers, you know? And I'm, you know, I'm size 28. That should be the end of it, but it's not. It's not. And it's really difficult to figure out what your size is. As the mask should be dry, but I can feel like a few places where it's still a little wet, you know? But yes, sizing drives me crazy. And here's the thing, I actually said something on some of their ads, because I keep getting their ads on Facebook like crazy for Plush, and I said something on a couple of them about how, you know, the sizing was off, and I was infuriated about it. And they messaged me, and they were like, what happened? And I told them, and I was like, your sizing is way off. Like, a size 28 is usually, you know, a 4X, and this is not. This is more like a size 20. Like, your sizing is off. You're calling this plus sizes, but you don't have anything higher than a 1X, an extra large. You know, that's all you have. You can't call it plus sizes when you don't go beyond a 1X. That's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And their answer to that was, oh, we're so sorry. We understand your frustration. Would you like, you know, would you like your money back? And I was like, I don't want my money back. I don't want a refund. Yeah, they asked if I want a refund. I was like, like, I don't, but then I would have had to send the dress back, and Bianca had already, I said, I gave the dress to someone else who, you know, could use it. And I was like, but the point is that your sizing's off. I don't care about the money. I care about the fact that your sizing is off. I can't order from you. And other people are going to order things from you thinking that this is a certain size when it's not. I was like, you have no size charts on your, you know, website. Like, and their answer was, we're sorry for your frustration. That's it. Not, we're gonna change that or take care of that. No. So yeah, don't trust that company. Don't order stuff from them, because they really don't care about their customers. They don't care. So don't order from them. Now I'm looking into another company. I think it's called Curvy Sense. And I'm thinking I might buy a few things from them. A lot of their clothes though are like very they show a lot of skin, but not everything, but most of their clothes show a lot of skin. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you want to show skin, that's great. And when I was younger, I probably wouldn't have cared as much, but now I'm like, do I really want to, like, no, I don't. So I want to be a little more covered up than that. I know women though that won't even wear shorts because they're like afraid of people seeing their chubby legs. I don't care about that. I'll wear shorts. I just don't need we to be wearing anything that's like, and I don't mind showing my cleavage either, but some of their stuff like doesn't just show cleavage, it goes like all the way down here, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna fall out of that. I need things where I can still wear my bra. Like, I don't want to wear something that I can't wear my bra with. So yeah, I was like, no. And then there were dresses that I wanted at Curvy Sense that it said 4X. But then when I hit 4X, and they did have a sizing chart, and their 4X are size 26, 28. So that's a plus that they have a sizing chart in there. But when I hit 4X, it said coming soon. And I'm like, why have it there if you don't have that size yet? Why do you have it there? That annoyed me. There was only like a couple dresses that did that. I was able to find other things. I haven't ordered yet, but I'm probably gonna order next week and just try out some new dresses. I have been kind of weird about wearing plus size clothes and showing them because of my skin, but you know what, you guys know about my skin, and if somebody, you know, wants to make comments, they can go, you know, F themselves. So anyways, I'm gonna take this off now, I think. No, it's still really wet. They said 20 to 30 minutes, and it's been 25 minutes, and it's not dry. It's still wet. Like, it's dry in certain spots, but for the most part, it's really wet. So I'm gonna wait a little longer, and I'll come back when it's like dry, so you could see me peel it off. But right now, I'm like, I don't really have anything else to talk about, so. And I don't want my camera to die on you. So I'll be back in a minute. So, as you can see, it's peeling here. Right here though, it's still kind of gooky. But, you know what? I'm just gonna get what I can off right now. So. I mean, that's the way it always is with these masks. There's like a few spots that just don't want to dry down. And I'll just wash my face afterwards to get them off. It's just the way it always is. For me at least. I don't know about you, but They always tell you to put it on thickly, but I feel like maybe I should have done it thinner, and then it would have dried down the way it's supposed to. But I don't know. See, like, all this is gooky. It's not dry. And I've waited over 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm not gonna wait all day to do this, you know? I can see, though, that there's, like, dirt and stuff that ended up on this. I don't know. What do you think? Do you see anything on it that looks icky to you? I feel like there's something there. I think we got all the stuff that isn't cookie. Yeah, that's cookie. Whatever, right? Yeah. Some of it's just like icky. I say icky because it's like goopy still. It didn't dry down. But for the most part, it did, and I do feel like my skin is more glowy. What do you think? Do you think my skin's glowy? Now that I've done this, I do think I like it. So I might get it again. I think I got it from Ulta. Or I might have gotten it in one of my boxes, but I think I bought it from Ulta. It did get my eyebrow, which is my bad. I noticed when I was putting it on the forehead, I was getting it too close to my eyebrows. But that's okay. So yeah, I do feel like my skin, it does look better afterwards. So I think it's a keeper. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a keeper? So that's it for today. I've got so much to show you guys. Bianca are like have 2 months of Ipsy stuff to do. It may turn into 3 months depending on how quickly we get to it. I've got some candles to show you. I'm going to have a Dia & Co box coming. And like I said, I also want to buy some clothes from the Curvy Scents and try them out. Probably just 2 or 3 things from Curvy Scents, nothing more than that. But you know, just to like see about what the company's like. Like, do I want to buy clothes from this company? And I know that from friends that I have that are size 4X, it's more difficult once you hit that 26, 28 or above, you know, it's much more difficult to find plus size clothes. And it's hard to find plus size clothes when you're a 2X and a 3X. But then when you become like a 4X or a 5X, it's just so difficult and hard to find clothes. And you know, just because somebody's large doesn't mean that they shouldn't have cute clothes to make them to feel good about. People shouldn't have to wear like a brown paper sack or something just because they're big. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, we should have cute clothes that we like, and that's that. That's what I'm telling you. So thank you for watching, and I know this wasn't the most upbeat video, but we're getting better. We're getting somewhere. And cut mask on my dress now. Please be safe. Be safe. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye, kitty cats.